think it's great. It's unbelievable. My waist went down tremendously, and I lost a lot of fat.
Oh, when I started, I was probably about 160, and right now I'm about 154.
It was 248 when I started. It was 235 after the weigh-in, the final weigh-in, and as of today, it was 233. So because I continued on with the program.
Oh my! When I started, it was 137, and it's 127 today. So about 10 pounds in 1 month.
And I started, I was 118 and I got down to about 116. I actually had really good results. My goal really wasn't to lose much weight, but it was pretty much to change the way I was eating and get new ideas and recipes to just build into my everyday life, which I did. And overall, I felt like my skin got better from the diet. I discovered that I can't really have milk anymore, which I've kind of just totally took out of my diet. I stopped fasting because I felt like I was losing too much weight and that wasn't my weight goal. Overall, I felt like it had a lot of positive results for my skin and just showing me different ways to eat.
My beginning weight was 120 and ending weight was 116. And Tom's beginning weight was 192 and ending weight was 187, I think. My goal was to see how I felt because I was coughing a lot and going to a pulmonologist who gave me 3 medications and 2 inhalers, and I was hoping that maybe changing the way I ate would eliminate medication, and I wanted to just see overall how I would feel. Tom's goal was for weight loss and to feel more energetic and just less like falling asleep after work. So I have achieved major goals because right before the challenge, I stopped taking all of those medications because they weren't making me feel better anyway. So I stopped taking the medication, and about 2 weeks into the challenge, I was no longer coughing or feeling like constantly clearing my throat. And I was curious as to how this could possibly be from just changing the way I ate, and started researching and found that gluten can cause excess mucus in some people who have gluten intolerance. So that was huge because that's 3 medications and inhalers that I don't want to be taking. I can't wait to go to the pulmonologist this month and tell him. And I also was surprised when I was looking in the mirror and found that pimples that were always here were gone. I'm also often itchy on my legs, lower legs. That stopped. And I was overall I felt more energetic and just overall good. And for Tom, he was very happy because these jeans that he got were fitting, and he definitely felt more energetic and just less like, ugh, after eating.
I know that I feel better. My clothes fit a little differently, you know, a little bit looser. I definitely have a lot more energy. I feel more rested in the morning.
I lost 7 or 8 pounds. Not that I was trying to, but I dropped weight. My strength is still there, but my blood glucose numbers are incredible. And the amount of insulin I take, I don't even need that much anymore. And it kind of it really straightened me out a lot. And I'm gonna go to the doctor and tell him about this, and he's gonna be like, that's great, keep doing it. And I'm gonna, it's amazing.
I feel great.
I can get through my day a lot easier. You know, I feel like it's not a power struggle to get through the day.
I struggled to lose weight over the last year. I never done weightlifting or CrossFit. It was just cardio, and over the last 4 years I lost a ton of weight, but this past year I haven't been able to lose anything. I come here and in a month I'm basically 15 pounds lighter, so it feels fantastic. This program taught me how to eat properly, when to eat, because that was always a struggle for me. I eat before, after, during, I didn't know how it worked. So, and like I said, the cardio just wasn't enough anymore, and you know, Dennis and Warren, they really showed me how to lose weight, eat proper, and work out.
The group that was started was excellent. A lot of support, people, everybody contributing, throwing ideas, places to buy stuff, things to cook, what they cook, pictures. Dennis really laid out a great plan that I could adjust to and things that I needed to improve, because I had a fairly good diet, but this sharpened the edges, I guess you could say, if that makes sense.
Honestly, the fact that I did not deprive myself of anything, I felt full, I didn't feel hungry, and I was losing weight.
Just the preparation of the meals. That was a lot to do. But once it was done, you do it a couple days in advance. It was good. Then it was pretty easy.
Just preparing and prepping and finding time to cook all the meals, since everything is not, is just cooked and not processed. So that was pretty much the biggest challenge.
Food preparation, I think, and not eating chocolate, because that's the bane of my existence. So.
Focusing on everything organic.
It was the simplest thing. It was incorporating the fermented vegetables or the sauerkraut onto my plate daily.
I think including sauerkraut into every meal.
The biggest challenge was getting used to a lot of the foods that I've never worked with before.
My biggest challenge when the challenge first started was the snacking part, because after work I would grab something or snack while I'm cooking.
Oh, I definitely would do it because it's just, I feel great. I think I'm starting to look a lot better, so yeah, I would definitely do it.
Yeah, of course. I don't know why I wouldn't, because then you'd be doing things that aren't good, because this is all the right path. This is the good direction. You don't want to steer off the path.
I'm already continuing with it. I didn't stop. And I dropped another 2 pounds in the last week because of it, and it's great. It works. So why would I stop?
I think it's easy, I'm not big on measuring, and I want to be able to live my life. I think with myHAN, you can do that. You're just eating natural food, right?
I wouldn't change anything from what I learned from this, because again, I honestly feel I never realized that if you're eating properly, you're putting the right foods on your plate. You don't need to snack in between meals. You feel full and light on your feet. It was the most bizarre thing. I'm not going back.
Yeah, I would definitely continue with the program, but like I said, for me personally, I don't really like the fasting days because weight loss isn't my goal, but definitely I would continue with the type of foods and not eating processed foods, because I also introduced it to my family.
I am definitely continuing it. I don't ever want to not feel good, and I don't want to have to take any medications. At first I thought, oh no, a gluten intolerance? Gluten is good. It tastes good. So sometimes I'm sure I will have something. I'm not going to be a total freak about it, but I would say 90% I'm going to maintain this way of eating.